Hi everybody. Today I want to talk about U-turns. Not how to do them, there's enough of that on the internet, but more to do with when not to do them or when not to worry about doing them. Now U-turns was something that until the internet came along, YouTube, I never gave a moment's thought to. Never gave a moment's thought to it. When we had our push bikes as kids, we'd do a U-turn without thinking about it. And when we moved on to motorbikes, and remember we didn't have any formal training, certainly people of my age, say my 50cc fizzy, did a U-turn nice and light, didn't even think about it. As we moved on to 250s, same again, and as the bikes got heavier and heavier and bigger, just carried on doing what we were doing. No issues at all. But of course, with the internet putting ideas in your head, sometimes you start to doubt yourself. I think one of the first things I picked up on was that the use of the rear brake was pushed a lot as being the best way to do it. And I'm sure that if I was training somebody, or if I was involved in the motorcycle training industry, I would understand that. But I've always U-turned using the front brake, and never had a problem dragging the front brake with a clutch slip, and never give it a moment's thought. I did try using the rear brake on occasions, but because I tend to ride on the balls of my feet, I have to move my foot to use the rear brake, so it upsets my balance game. So I use the front. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's a U-turn. All you want to do is you want to get the bike from facing this way to facing that way in a given area. We're not impressing anybody with a U-turn. It's on the test, of course, and I understand that because we want to teach basic bike control. But beyond that, technique-wise, does it matter? And the reason I say don't worry about doing them or doing them as you would perceive it should be done is because it depends what bike you're on. Yes, you'll see loads of videos saying do this technique, never worry about a U-turn again, but they're set up, when you're with a group of lads on a tour or just on a ride out and we've taken the wrong turn, and I tend to leave, I've got to think of where I'm going to do a U-turn. If it's lashing down and there's an off-camber road, if we're all a bit hot, a bit flustered, that's different to saying, hey, this is how we do a U-turn. I U-turn the beer farm, and I wouldn't say I'm hyper confident with it because look, acres of plastic. All this is very expensive. The last thing I want to do is drop this. If I'm going to put a foot down on a U-turn, so what? If I've got to shuffle it back and forward a bit rather than trying to get it in one go, so what? I've got a lot to lose by trying to do it textbook, shall we say. And if ever we do have any incidents when we're riding, it's often one person will drop it during the U-turn. And that's why when I am leading, I really have to think about where we're going to turn if we do this, we go the wrong way. I've really got to think about it. Because some lads will think, oh, I'm in a hurry, I've got to get on with it. And they'll rush it and down it goes, we hit a bump or whatever, it stalls. So don't push yourself, don't put yourself in that situation. If you've got to paddle it back and forward, if you've got to put your foot down, it doesn't matter. What you're trying to do is get the bike from that direction to the opposite direction. It's all you need to do. Whatever technique you use, it's fine. But don't let me make you think that I feel training is not a good idea and practice is a good idea. It is. I practice a lot, and I practice driving. I'm always looking to do things better. But when it comes to something like a U-turn, it's different doing on a big thing like this to a little 125 with high bars or flat bars. It is totally different, So don't worry too much about trying to get it perfect. If you get the bike round, it's in one piece, that's the most important thing. Okay, thanks again for watching. Bye.